August garden tour. I'm growing weeds and flowers. Horrible tomatoes. Look at them. They just look so sad. But San Marzano tomatoes. And I got blossoming rot because I haven't grown in this row since 6 years ago. It definitely needs weeded. It needs nutrients. I'll throw some rabbit manure down. But see how fast the weeds grow up? That was weeded a week ago. And that's the weeds. Yep. This is what I deal with here. That's why I haven't grown up in this area. Look at that. That was done probably 2 weeks ago. And look how fast the weeds are growing. Plus, I need to get some twine cut. Take those up tonight. Need to soak it real good. But as you can see, we dug all that out, thinking we would get rid of the Bermuda grass, but no. Look at that poor thing. Yep, I am transparent. This is what I'm dealing with this year. But I'm also in the gardening groups, and in Oklahoma, a lot of people are having all kinds of issues with pests and growing tomatoes and growing food, period. Look at the weeds. See, there's a few tomatoes. Not a lot, but I mean, it's August. We still don't have tomatoes. Look at that. Look at this on my cucumbers. Man, it is always something. And then a lot of the eggplants in there and green beans got fungus. There's leeks. A few tomatoes. There's some weeds in the parsley. It's never ending. Weeds. Ugh. Look at that. Ugh. Look how thick those roots are. Asparagus grows really good with parsley. There's the fall crop of green beans. There's some fall crops. There's a mess. There's fungus. There's peppers in those buckets. And I'm dealing with a lot of grasshoppers and such. There's where I did my live stream earlier. That's what I'm dealing with. I swear those are pickling cucumbers. There's some melons starting. Need to get that row watered. In the middle there is a fall crop of okra. You can see it's not doing too good. Melons, even those are not turning. We've harvested one. There's some okra down there. There's green tomatoes. These were planted like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. There's that. And some peppers. Oh, look at the monarch. Oh my gosh. I love butterflies. Oh, it's beautiful. Which they have plenty of food in through here. There's the ugly raised beds with all the cherry tomatoes that are just not producing. That cherry tomato is producing, but it's cooking. There's some peppers. And the garden's pretty. See? I am definitely going to be redoing these. Can't even get in back over there. There's the hummingbird up in the tree. Maybe some more water. That one's actually done pretty quick. Oh, look at those birds. There's some really pretty colored birds. I'll go ahead and get it some fresh water. It's not actually water, but they're sugar water. I make it so they don't get the red dye. Here's my messy farm. This is my garden. And there's some cherry tomatoes coming on, but my trellis got knocked over. So when have you seen tomato plants just not produce? I mean, every now and then you have a year where you just don't get what you want. There's a bunch of stuff that just never got planted. My fig tree back here, zinnias, Indian blanket, gaillardia, and these I'm wanting to collect seeds for. So that's why these areas got the bags on them. Yep, there's one starting to change a little bit. But everything's eating down the basil. And then look at that mess. Here's my compost. See, we still had a whole bunch of more limbs fall. And just haven't had time to get in here and clean up. And it probably crushed that last blueberry bush. So I think I'll just let this go. And in the fall, get in there. And the snakes are gone. Get it cleaned up, get it mowed, and I gotta figure something out for this back area. Yeah, that's it. There's my transparency. Just a bad year for gardening. Alright, Wendy at Hardneck Farms. Y'all have a blessed day.